We as a society often take things for granted. We accept things. Things can happen. And this has led in the past to genocides and destruction. So I link up my work about Holocaust and genocide and the environment with the idea of barcodes, because barcodes is something that's around us all the time. We don't stop to pay attention to it anymore. Although, yes, we've moved into QR codes, it's the same thing. We don't pay attention to these codes. We don't pay attention to the collection of data. And in my research on the Holocaust, of course back then they didn't have barcodes, but what they did use was the Alter-Muri card, which had tiny little punch holes on it, which would collect data so they knew where the gypsies were living, the Roma people, where people with disabilities were living, where Jews were. Data collection has also been done in other genocides in different ways. And I found out that the Alter-Muri card was really the beginning and linked to the beginning of the computer. There's research on it by Edwin Black about the beginning of IBM and the link to Nazi Germany and the Alter-Muri cards. During the Holocaust, people were stripped of their humanity. They were given just numbers. They were numbers or labels. Also, my interest in what happened here in America during the Japanese internment camps, they were also given tags. And this has been something, the collection of people, the dehumanizing of them seeing them only as a group name, has happened all over the world. Whether it was in Rwanda or in Bosnia or in Cambodia, all over the world, people have experienced this kind of losing their humanity. When we become just a barcode, something that's dehumanizing, we lose in essence a part of ourselves. We don't think about what's happening to, for example, the trees in Liberia that all have to get barcoded in order to meet the standards of the European Union. The juxtaposition of the natural world and the data world that we live in, as well as our loss of humanity. And so before we all become barcodes and QR codes and little data chips anybody can read or actually even steal and become us, we're so busy with our technological world, we forget about the human ability to dialogue, to really come from a place of the heart.